honor to speak here, and I'm very glad to share my topic with you. Today, I'd like to tell something about pitch shape algorithm technology and its applications based on morphology. In the creation of modern music, computer has become an indispensable tool for many composers. In the creation of computer music works, the application of various softwares and hardwares to a large extent affect the style and the shape of a work. PWGL, which is short for Patchwork Graphical Language, an interactive visual programming environment built based on Common Lisp, which is short for Common Lisp Object System and OpenGL. Many electronic music composers use PWGL as an algorithmic composition software. The improvement of the various components of PWGL make it an increasingly important role in the composition. Based on the theoretical basis of morphology, this article uses PWGL patch to analyze pitch shape curve of the melody lines in existing classical music works and draws new old pitch profile and energy profile. These profiles intuitively reflect that the pitch usage of the music melody lines and the value of the pitch of the music tension. I got these concepts from the composer Jacobo lecture, and he did it as what he said. In the last chapter of the article, I made an analysis for pitch design of Jacobo's works. This article contains 3 chapters. The first chapter is about the morphology, pitch profile, and correlation algorithm tool. This part describes the related concepts and the principle about algorithm patch in the PWGL. As is known to all, music as a kind of artistic state presents itself with the following of time. As time goes by, music moves forward step by step. When we are listening music, we are consciously deal with the music information through the brain's processing, then produce memory. According to the duration of memory information stores in the brain, the memory can be divided into 3 kinds: immediate memory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. When music information has attracted the attention of the brains that push it to react and deal with one or more immediate memory of the music, it becomes short-term memory. When the brains were retiring and the encoding of the short-term memory, it becomes long-term memory. So the new note appeared after the old one. They evoke the memory of the audience are different. Just because of this, we have 2 algorithm tools to analyze them. It's named New Old Analysis and Energy Poor More Analysis. The New Old Analysis tool can calculate the new and old of the note, and the Energy Pro More Analysis tool can calculate the energy of the note. The 2 algorithm tools complete the calculation of music morphology curve together. Morphology is a discipline of a specialized study of biological forms in nature. When we discuss it in the field of the music, we can put it into description of music form and the study of its regularity. This will make the creation of music more intuitive and predictable. As time is limited, I apologize for can't explain the process of the component calculation in detail. Let's move to second chapter. This chapter explores the links and the difference between the new old pitch profile and the energy profile, and summarize some related techniques by comparing and analyzing the results of the profile. This chapter includes three contents: the pitch shape curve of the new and old note, the pitch energy curve, and the relationship between the two candles curve. In this part, we found the hidden laws through the analysis results of 6 works. Before the calculation process, we needed to create a transformation step, put the node into the data list. I will define the middle C as number 16, and the adjacent node is correspond increasing or decreasing a numeric value. As this way, we can see a chart on the screen. This chart presents the numeric value of the 5 active nodes. Let's take the Schoenberger's work as example, 6 piano piece. In this way, we can define the first note, F is 17/7. Second note, A is 18/1, and so on. We can find out a value list to calculate. Then I want to show some of the study results of the new old profile curve. For example, when the note is repeated, the note compared to the first one will get a lower value, less than or equal to 0 in the new old profile curve. However, the longer the interval time is, the lower the new old value is, and the higher energy value it will get. About the relationship of the pitch energy, I want to show this. The note of the tone in melody line appears more dense, where is the greater dynamic of the energy curve. At the same time, here may emerge the highest point of the energy value. About the total finding, it may one note continue repeating. When the repeat frequency is more than or equal to 3 times, the repeat note energy value becomes lower, even 0. If other note interrupts the process of the total finding, the following note will get a higher energy value. To get this more particular, I made a scalability test. Based on this example, I expand one note repeat times. On the screen, we can see the number list has been altered, so the curve of the pitch energy has been changed. The second node of the total finding energy value will remain. The energy value of the third one and the one after become the lowest, even 0. When a new node knocks into the total finding more than 3 times, it will break variation tendency of its energy value. Meanwhile, the repeat node after the new node will have higher energy value, which means above 0. From the second chapter, we can obtain a set of related algorithm technology based on these calculations and make the music development more reasonable and predictable. In the third chapter, I take the Jacob's work based on the platform of PWGL as an example. This work name is on the screen. Calculate by node. And this is a typical electronic music work composed by the technology of the computer algorithm. This is the part source of the work on the screen. The article made calculation and analysis for each sentence, each paragraph, and the whole part to find out a lot of the curve. According to the pitch new old profile curve of the whole part, we can see that how the composer design and employ the pitch. According to the pitch energy profile curve, we can clearly recognize that how the composer control the development of music and how he balanced the relationship between the trough and the crust of his work. This chapter takes work by algorithm composer as an example, systematically illustrates the pitch shape curve in the usage of music works of creation. And the combination of music and algorithmic composition software and make a detailed analysis of the design of the music development and the use of algorithm technology. The related generate algorithm composition techniques. This article summarizes not only confirms the meaning of the PWGL page analysis, but also have the composer who intend to use PWGL for create music works or take PWGL as one of the creation platform and provide some valuable reference information for them. That's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Does anyone have any comment?
Thank you very much. In your work, in your study, do you have any recommendation as to the balance between new and old, and with the new-old concept? That is, what would you recommend a composer to do regarding this question of handling the new-old pitches? Do you have any recommendation or any conclusion, in fact? My question is not clear.
Because it talks about the new old and the measuring the new compared with the old. So I was wondering if he has any recommendation when you write music to balance between new and old.
你提到的是你提到的是新的和旧的。然后你在作曲的时候，你会不会想，就是怎么样平衡新旧之间的关系？
If I create the kind of these music works, I will consider the new and old note.
Sorry, can you say that again?
If I create this kind of music work, I will consider the new and old profile and the energy of the note.
So no recommendation. Do you have a recommendation?
Not at all.
Recommendation? Recommendation, but conclusion? Yes, let's do
这
one.
里有没有一些，就是你有没有一些困惑或者是有没有什么办法去平衡？
We can talk about it afterwards.
Yes.
Observe the curves and adjust them.
Okay, we can talk about it afterwards.
I think a very simple question. You are composing with this program or algorithm, so new and old balance. My question is concerning Mr. Mathieu. New and old, so should be balanced or must balanced. Do you think so? No. No.
I don't think we must consider to balance the new and old. You can decide the music, the charm and the crest of your work by these two curves. These two curves can help you to balance the music, the charm and the crest.
Any other question or comments in Chinese or in English? Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.